How y'all doing today? It's your boy Jermaine from General G's Recruiting, back with another week of my Minoxidil beard journey. This is my second year, and I think this is either week number 37 or 38, whatever it is, I'll put it in the title. Before we get started, man, I want to give a big shout out to all the new subscribers, man. Hopefully these videos help y'all start your own Minoxidil beard journey or get y'all motivated to continue on with the Minoxidil beard journey that y'all started. And also, man, I want to give a huge shout out, man, to all the OG subscribers, man, the guys that's still sticking with me. I don't know how y'all do it, man, because I probably would have been gone, but man, I appreciate y'all, man, for still rocking out with your boy, watching the week-to-week videos. So let's get started, man. This week is going to be the question and answer as promised. Going to do it a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, kind of testing a little things out. Cause I'm thinking about maybe doing like a live stream one day, man. Maybe get some of the bigger and more known Minoxidil beard channels, man, on the channel, man. Chop it up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all can ask questions as we do that, you know what I'm saying? I never done like a live YouTube video, but we may do that in the future. So let's get down into these questions, man. So the first question, I need some help with this Rogue and man, I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's see how you pronounce this.
Regoxidine.
Regoxidine. I need help with Regoxidine. Good to use. And is it better than Rogaine? To be real, man, I don't even know what that is. I had to use Google to pronounce that. That may be a different brand, probably from a different country. As long as it contains minoxidil 5% or 10%, man, it's probably gonna work. The name brand really doesn't matter, but I've never heard of that name that you gave me, so I don't really know if it works or not, man. Next question. All right. Does it harm if you use golly, man, y'all gotta learn how to spell, but you write sentences. Does it harm you if minoxidil goes a little bit to your mouth from your upper lip, etc.? And how fast can you touch your face when added minoxidil? All right, so if you ever use liquid minoxidil or the foam minoxidil, I'm pretty sure a little bit of it is gonna go on your lips and may even go in your mouth. I don't think it's gonna do that much. I have heard that the liquid version of the 10% minoxidil can make your tongue go numb if you do that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't recommend that you work out or you exercise as soon as you put minoxidil on. If you're gonna go to the gym or something like that, wait till after to put the minoxidil on because it will start running down your face. But if you get a little bit on your mouth or on your upper lip, I don't think it's gonna do anything. It's never bothered me at all. And how fast can you touch your face when you add minoxidil? After you apply the minoxidil, I don't recommend you touching your face at all. You can probably do it after your face dries, but if you touch your face, you're gonna end up breaking out in bumps. So that's the question or the answer to that. Next question, did the derma rolling make a difference with your beard growth? Now, I started derma rolling on week 4, either week 4 or week 5, and I didn't really notice a difference off the bat. So I'm not sure if, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't really start noticing a huge difference till like week 8 or week 9. So to be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure if the derma rolling even works. I probably could have grew this beard out without using it. But if you watched my video from a few weeks ago where I, you know what I'm saying, showed that study of, you know what I'm saying, people that use minoxidil without derma rolling and people that used it with derma rolling seems to add better results and faster results. So I say, man, just do it anyway. I'm still doing it, whether it works or not. You just, you know what I'm saying, don't cut no corners, man. Just do what you're supposed to do and hope for the best results. All right, next question. All right. Do you always use minoxidil to keep a beard? I just started my journey. No, man. So minoxidil is recommended that you use it for like a year. Within a year's time, most of your hair should be terminal. In my case, before I even got on my journey, I told myself I was going to get on minoxidil for 2 years because I just wanted to make sure, man. I didn't want to get to like a year and then now all of my hairs had transitioned to terminal, and then I lost my gains after putting the minoxidil on for a year straight. So I was like, you know what, to be safe, I'm gonna put minoxidil on my face for 2 years. But a year is usually the recommended amount, and that's where after a year most of your gains will be there. So this is up to you if you want to go more than a year. All right, next question. I wanted to try minoxidil, but the side effects are way too risky. Am I wrong? So before you even use minoxidil, you definitely need to research the potential side effects, and you have to make your own decision for yourself. That's what I did. So some of the potential side effects are, one, you can have water retention, like in your cheeks. You also can have heart palpitations, where your heart starts beating fast. You also can have a skin reaction to where you break out, where your skin gets really, really dry. I also heard of people getting headaches and stuff like that. In my opinion, or from my experience, the only side effect that I really got was dry skin, and that's when I used the liquid version of minoxidil. And I only used the liquid version for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I switched right back to the foam. But using the foam, I don't really have any side effects. At one point I thought I was having some facial bloatedness, but I don't think that was due to the minoxidil, because I'm still using it and I don't have that side effect anymore. I think I was just eating a little too greedy. All right, but yeah, definitely, man, look over those side effects and you got to make the choice for yourself. All right, and so next question, what size clipper do you use to trim? So for the most part, when I do my trimming and my grooming, I don't use like a guard or anything. I use these Andes T outliners. If I can get it to, you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of get in the mirror and I just kind of just try to get it even, man. Cut all the wild hairs. But sometimes when I'm like, I get tired of my beard and I want to start all over, I usually use, I have some wash clippers, and this right here is a guard. This is the 3mm or the 1/8 inch guard, and that cuts it pretty short to where I want it. And it also depends on if you're cutting against the grain or with the grain. So if I'm cutting with the grain, it doesn't cut as short, but if I go up and cut it against the grain, it cuts it a lot shorter. So I usually just cut it all against the grain to get it real low. But yeah, I use the 1/8 guard when I trim my beard really low. All right, next question. I've been using it for 7 months now, but I stopped for 3 months and my beard is not full yet. What is the reason? I am derma rolling twice a week and applying minoxidil once a day. Maybe you should go and start applying minoxidil twice a day. But it just depends, man. Like I say, I've been using it for almost 2 years. November will be 2 years and I still have weak areas. Like my connectors haven't fully connected. Right here, like above my chin area, no hair is growing. My mustache isn't thick, man. A lot of it just has to do with genetics. You know what I'm saying? And you may get on minoxidil for 2 years and your beard still won't be full, man. You're gonna see results, but it may not be as good as you want. But I would say probably bump it up to apply minoxidil twice a day and just be patient and be consistent. All right, next question, man, it's just a comment, expose the fake. That's in reference to the video I'm thinking about producing, to where I'm, you know what I'm saying, my celebrities that's on minoxidil, celebrities that y'all didn't know was on minoxidil. Appreciate that comment. How long did it take for your new vellus hairs to turn terminal? So, it usually takes a year, man. But like I say, it depends. Usually they start out as vellus, and then you'll see like the transition. The vellus hairs are usually like peach fuzz. And then you have the transitional hairs, which are a little bit thicker, they grow a little bit longer, and then eventually they get replaced by your permanent terminal hairs. And so that usually takes maybe a year for you to have complete coverage, but it could take a lot quicker than that, you know what I'm saying? Especially once you start hitting those noob gains, it's kind of hard to tell, you know what I'm saying, if your terminal and if your vellus and transitional hairs have converted over. I always say the best way to tell if you have terminal hairs is to shave your beard off, and wherever you see stubble, that stubble beard, that's terminal hairs. Your transitional and vellus hairs will not be thick enough for you to have stubble. All right, next question, what's the best minoxidil? I say 5% foam. You know what I'm saying? You can use the 10% foam. You can also use the liquid version, but in my experience, the 5% foam is probably what I would recommend. All right, next question. When do you plan on stopping using minoxidil? Your gains look permanent. I'm gonna stop this November. So November 2020 will be my 2-year mark. And yeah, most of my hairs are permanent. All right. Next question, put it out, man. I want to see it. You're talking about that exposing video with the celebrities. Next question, I found that the foam is better. And also tip for people who live in a hot climate, if you put it in the fridge, it holds better and it stays longer on your face. And that is a good tip right there, man. If you put the foam in the refrigerator and keep it cold, also if you hold it upside down, the foam is gonna be a lot better. It's not gonna be as liquidy. All right, next one, next comment. Looks like they're all terminal. Most of my hairs are terminal. This question right here is a good one. Does all vellus hair turn terminal? So your vellus and transitional hairs don't turn terminal. They get replaced by your terminal hairs. So eventually they should all get replaced by terminal. So if you see areas where you have the vellus and transitional hairs, eventually that area will get replaced by your terminal hairs for the most part. All right, next comment, the beard's back, still learning from the master, appreciate that. Next one, put that video out. Those celebrities shouldn't be embarrassed using minoxidil and go after you. I'm gonna put that video out, man. So announcement, that video coming out next week, man. I don't even care no more. I put that video out. Another comment. All right, here's another question. 2 questions. The length of your beard now. Do you have any problems with minoxidil absorbing in your skin? And are you still derma rolling at this point? So yeah, I'm still derma rolling twice a week. And minoxidil, I do have some issues getting it into my skin on the areas where I have a lot of hair at. But like for the last maybe 6 months, I only put minoxidil in certain areas. I put it around my mustache. I put it around my connector area. I put it right here, basically the areas that I still have skin. Also been putting minoxidil on my eyebrows. I've been doing that for like a year. And I keep on forgetting to make a video kind of doing a compare and contrast of my eyebrows to see if they've grown any. And then at night, I put minoxidil on my hairline because my hairline is pushed back, you know what I'm saying? All right, and the last comment was first comments. We growing our beard, man. I appreciate that. So that's basically everything in this video. It's a little bit longer than I thought, man. Leave the comments, you know what I'm saying, in the comments, you know what I'm saying, and be on the lookout for that video next week, man. I'm exposing people. I don't even care no more. I don't care about no pushback. It's gonna be crazy, you know what I'm saying. But peace out, man. Salute to everybody that's still rocking with me, man. Keep growing them beards. Peace out.